Hey, like and subscribe, join the family, and watch this video. The live action version of Avatar: The Last Airbender is coming to Netflix. And you know what that means? That means that we're going to be breaking down each independent episode of Avatar and deciding what aspects we want to see in the live action and how we want to see it done. So today we're going to be doing episode 2, The Avatar Returns. And fun fact about this, I don't know if it's a well-known fact in the community, but each slide, like when it says the episode name and all that, that is literally like there's a chime unique to the episode that plays when that happens. So this initial argument that starts off the episode with Aang and Katara and then Sokka and the rest of the tribe, it really showcases a lot of elements of their characters, or a lot of aspects for a different word, of their characters. So Sokka, he's not the most trusting person, and Katara very much stands along the side of the greater good, but ultimately she still is a family-orientated being. And then with Aang, he just doesn't want no problems. Aang just does not want no smoke. He just wants to keep the peace. He's, in a lot of situations, he's the peacekeeper, which I guess it's a great stance to take as the Avatar. So yeah, he basically takes the banishment from the village from Sokka. Wow, what a parallel here. What we're trying to do. Aang, the banished Avatar, and then he ends up with the banished prince. Who would have thought it would have happened? Okay, but side note, this scene with Sokka is the world's best bait and switch ever. Like, I mean, they set it up like he was about to go do damage. Like, we was about to see Sokka go crazy, but then you're gonna see what happens to Sokka. I gotta say, a direct parallel to the scene with Zuko. So it's just like we see both of them getting ready, and we're like, okay, they're obviously about to fight. We know that the Navy ship is coming close, and we know it's about to go down. So yeah, that basically happens. And also, what I want to point out about this scene, this is why it being a cartoon just works. And this is why the tone of the series is so important. It's because this scene is a very serious scene, but then it has comedic moments and elements like this that just mesh so well together that I honestly can't see going so well in the live action version. I mean, having this same action occur to Sokka would just seem a lot more brutal in real life than it does on a cartoon. But I urge you guys to go and watch this scene in entirety and just watch how it goes from this completely serious moment with Tara getting her grandmother pulled from her, and then Sokka coming in and trying to defeat Zuko, and then he just gets utterly defeated. And then for Zuko to be the one in the position in power, the one that was destroying Sokka, to then just easily get pushed over by a small kid who happens to be the Avatar that's sliding on a penguin. He's on a penguin. He can't make this up. Yeah, and we all know what happens. He kind of ends up just going with the Fire Navy because he wants to protect the girl that he loves, that he just met a few hours ago. But then the episode turns into full boat escape, and this is the most creative. When have you ever seen someone have to escape a boat? But it's literally like I think from the first episodes, this could be one of the most powerful scenes in the live action, just because we're gonna finally see how strong airbenders really are, because he doesn't even need his hands. Like, he doesn't even need his hands to bend. He can do it with his mouth. And then the scene where Sokka is trying to get Appa to fly, but he's not really thinking it's actually gonna happen. He's kind of just making fun of Aang, like, yo, what did that boy even say? Yip yip, and then Appa yips yip. But then there's this fight with Zuko and Aang, and I've got to say, for the live action, this is going to be probably one of the hardest choreographed fights. I mean, it's so beautifully choreographed in this cartoon that it's like, how I've never even seen people fight like this. Like, all I've seen is street fights, and really I've never seen anything this magical of a fight. Like, he's literally like behind him, like juking him out. Like, how? And then we like see Zuko like jump on his back while he like gets out of there. Like Aang is like completely gone, and Zuko, here comes Zuko, just like basically airbending, because how do you jump from that far? But whatever. We see our first glimpse of the Avatar state, and it activates because Aang hears Katara's voice while he's drowning. And I may be mistaken, but I seem to remember this scene being the only scene that, like, the live action movie, Abomination, that's what we call it, did right. Yay, Sokka gets his revenge. And then we also get to see how fast of a learner Katara is, and I really like that about it because she literally just seen Aang do it, and then she tried. I mean, she didn't do it right, but she tried. And the reason why I love this last scene with Aang, Katara, and Sokka is because it sets the goal for the series and really the season. So we know the series goal is to defeat the Fire Lord and the Fire Nation. We also know that he needs to learn waterbending. So that's the goal for this season. And for me, I just feel like the importance of like series that know and have a goal at the end is just it's so relieving when you actually see it occur. But anyways, in the next video, we're going to be talking more about Katara and Aang's love story and how that's going to go on the big screen or on the smaller screens. Hey, like and subscribe, join the family, and watch this video.